Hello, welcome today to another episode of Things You Thought the Bible Said, but it doesn't. Today's phrase is God helps those who help themselves. And unlike many of the topics that we've covered thus far, which are more twisting of the text, this phrase is actually just completely made up. It's not found in the Bible whatsoever, even though 82% of Christians actually think it is. Now, the phrase emphasizes the importance of being self-initiative and having agency. And listen, our purpose is not to say that there is or isn't any truth to this statement. Rather, it's to let you know that the Bible does not say it. The phrase, for those in the know, is commonly attributed to Benjamin Franklin, but it actually appears even earlier in Algernon Sidney's work. A variation of the phrase is found in the Quran in chapter 13, verse 11. It's found in the writings of Sophocles in 409 BC and in the writings of Euripides, among several others, in some form or another. Now, some have tried to connect the concept to the Bible by making correlations with the parable of the faithful servant and the parable of the 10 virgins. And though there may be some principles of it which apply, the true witness of Scripture really says that without Christ, we can do nothing in of ourselves. John 15:5. I am the vine, you are the branches. Whoever abides in me, and I in him, he it is that bears much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing. Now that was the words of Christ himself. Now, mankind, the Scripture tells us, is enslaved and dead in their trespasses and sins. We cannot do anything to help ourselves or even to save ourselves. Romans 8:7. For the mind that is set on the flesh is hostile to God, for it does not submit to God's law. Indeed, it cannot. Verse number 8. Those who are in the flesh cannot please God. Now, without the initiative intervention of God, mankind could never do anything helpful, good, or pleasing to God. Now, there may not be any real harm in this proverbial statement, and maybe even a little bit of truth. But if you're like me, accuracy and sourcing are of the utmost importance. So, this phrase, God helps those who help themselves, to some extent is not biblical, and it definitely is not found in the Bible. We'll see you next time. God bless.